Good morning. Thank you for joining me for AM status hearing. We'll be doing some breathing and body work to awaken the body, bring your head into the body, and just get you primed for a productive day. We'll begin on the back as we normally do. One hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Begin by inhaling into the belly, feeling the belly fall with the exhalation. So take full breaths. Feel your body expanding throughout the entire circumference of the waist. The belly expands, the sides of the waist expand, the back expands. Move that sensation into the ribs. Feeling the belly and the ribs expand. And as you exhale, ribs come back together, belly falls. Move that into the chest. Fill the chest, ribs, and then as you exhale, the chest falls, the ribs fall, the belly falls all the way out, all the air out, till you feel that pelvic floor. And that pelvic floor is what's going to cause you to want to breathe in again. So fill pelvis, stomach, ribs, chest, shoulders. Exhale, shoulders, chest, ribs, belly, pelvic floor. One more time. Exhale, shoulders, chest, ribs, belly, pelvic floor. Bring the arms nice and wide, and as you inhale, feel the arms expand. As you exhale, press the backs of the arms toward the floor. Slide the shoulders toward the hips as the chest and ribs and belly and pelvic floor contract. When we inhale, we expand, lengthen, and fill. When we exhale, we contract, shorten, and flatten. We'll do two more of those. Inhale, expand, lengthen, fill. Exhale, contract, shorten, flatten. One more time. In and exhale. I'm going to extend one leg. As I inhale again, I'm pushing out through the foot as well as expanding the arms and pushing out through the head. Exhale, press the back of the head to the floor, the arms, the core, the back of that extended leg, and push out through the foot. Inhale, open wide and fill. Exhale, contract, flatten, round. Change legs here. Extend that opposite leg. Same idea here. Opening, filling, expanding, exhaling, contracting, flattening, rounding. One more time. We're going to extend both legs now. So both feet are flexed. Both legs are extended. As we inhale, we soften. Feel the legs fill along the chest and belly. And as we exhale now, just start at the top and go down. Flattening head, core, arms, lower back, backs of the legs. And inhale and relax. Exhale, flatten and contract as you move down the body. One last time, in. Exhale, just feel into this. You can make as much or as little effort as you want to. And press the back of the body against the floor. And inhale and release. We'll bend both knees again. Bring that right ankle behind the left ankle. And I'm going to reach down with my left hand or my right foot. As I inhale, everything fills. Exhaling, pressing the back of the thigh against the floor as I press the lower back and push the foot into the hand. Inhale, fill. Exhale, engage. Inhale. Exhale, engage. One last time, in. Exhale, really engage. Best effort so far. And on my next inhalation, I'm going to bring that left leg forward and just rest it on the floor. So if I can't bring it all the way up to my chest, that's okay. I'm resting it on the floor though, the whole shin. Now I'm going to rotate the head toward the ceiling. As I inhale, feeling the body expand. As I exhale, I'm going to push my foot, my right foot, into my left hand, pulling the left hand away from the arm. So I'm kind of relaxing through my left shoulder, pulling my hand away by pressing my foot into my hand. At the same time, I'm using my right hand to press that shin to the floor. So inhale, relax. Exhale, press down with the right hand. Pull away with the right foot. Inhale, release. Exhale, press down with the right hand. Pull away with the right foot. Now turn your attention to your lower back. Can you tuck your lower back so that you're not arching the back? And that may mean that you're not twisting quite as much as you were before. That's okay. You're much better off lengthening through your quadricep, through that right quadricep, than you are arching through the back and trying to curve. So if it feels awkward, if it feels like that quadricep is tight, stay with that feeling of the tightness, investigate that, go into that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to move anywhere. But as you exhale, you can think about pressing down from your pelvis and out through both knees. And notice how that helps you stretch your back and keep your lower back from arching. Inhale, exhale. See if you can tuck your navel toward your spine and press down from your hips and out through both knees. Inhale, exhale, belly pulls back, thighs lengthen. One more time, in. As we exhale, belly pulls back and the thighs lengthen. As we inhale, we'll just release, come back to the center. Both knees are bent. I'm going to turn myself around. This time, I'm bringing my left foot behind left foot behind the right ankle. Reaching with my right hand. And just start with a few breaths here. As we exhale, push the left foot into the right hand. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the hips, tuck the sits bones. And lengthen through the thighs. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, pull the belly toward the navel. Tuck the sits bones and lengthen through the thighs. And on your next inhalation, we'll bring that opposite leg across. And I'm going to bring the whole shin down to the floor. The whole shin to the floor. Opposite hand. I'm just going to flatten my legs to the floor. Now, you can rotate toward the ceiling. If that's awkward for you, stay lying on your side. The idea here, what we want to stay mindful of, is with each exhalation, pulling the navel back and then extending down through the outsides of the back of the body. So extending down from the shoulder blades, down to the hips, down, and that's how we extend the knees. So inhale, fill, exhale, pull the navel toward the spine, tuck the hips under and lengthen through both knees. Again, you're much better off getting that sensation of lengthening through the thighs as opposed to arching from the back. We really want to avoid arching from the back, and what's going to allow you to do that is holding the navel firmly toward the spine. So when you inhale, we relax slightly. When we exhale, we can tuck the navel toward the spine. Push both shins toward the floor. And then see if you can use that left foot to stretch through your right arm. Two more like that. Inhale. As we exhale, pull the navel toward the spine, press the shins to the floor, and push your left foot away from your body. One more time. In. Exhale. Engage the belly. Push. And gently release. From here, we're just going to extend the leg. That right arm is nice and long. And I'm just going to reach the right arm over to the opposite wall. At the same time, I'm pressing this top knee toward, I'm pressing the top knee forward, and I'm reaching the right arm backward. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine as I reach one knee forward, reach the opposite hand backward. Inhale, fill and release. Exhale, shorten, flatten, and ground. One more time. In, exhale. I'll release that top leg, roll over onto my back. I'm just going to go back to the first side again. So now I'm lengthening my left arm. The left knee is coming across. So I'm going to drop the entire left shin on the floor. The entire left shin on the floor. So again, I inhale, fill. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Shorten, flatten. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract, shorten, flatten. And maybe you can even feel the outside of the right thigh. One last time in. And on your next inhalation, you can relax. From here, let's bring both arms above the head. Flex both feet. Take that left arm, push with the right hand, and push that left arm away from the body. I'm going to gently shorten through the right side of my body and lengthen through the left side. I'm going to cross that left foot over the right foot, and the right hand is going to begin to bend to the right arm. So I'm kind of bending over, I'm curving like a banana over to the right. I'm going to stabilize with my right leg. The left foot pushes against the right foot, and the right arm pulls the left arm around. And I'm just stretching through the entire left side of my body. Inhale, lengthening from the waist out through the hands, lengthening from the waist down to the foot. Exhale, pressing the belly to the floor, flattening everything and making an effort to pull to the right. Inhale, release, fill. Exhale, contract, flatten, make an effort. Inhale, release, fill, relax. Exhale, contract, make an effort, pull. One more time, in. Exhale, pull. And as you inhale, you can just relax, bring both arms to the sides, bend both knees, or just gently rock the knees side to side, loosening up through the hips. And we'll switch sides here. This time the left hand is going to reach for the right wrist. It goes above the head. I'll extend the left arm. The right leg crosses over the left ankle. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, begin to pull with your left hand over to the left. You're pulling your right arm over to the left. Sink into the right hip. Pull the right leg away from the left, and notice how that helps you feel a lengthening through the waist and through the sides of the hip. Inhale, fill, lengthen, relax. Here we go. Exhale, pull, contract, flatten the navel toward the spine. Inhale and exhale. So what we're looking for isn't pain. What we're looking for is just a gentle stretch, a gentle pulling in the skin even. You might feel this in the skin, that's fine. One last time in, as you exhale, pull. Tuck the navel toward the spine and feel that nice opening through the side of the body. And inhale and release. We're going to do one more variation on that. I'm going to have you come up onto your side. Now I'm lifting up, supporting myself on my right arm. And I'm going to step forward with my left foot. As I inhale, I'm lengthening through my spine. As I exhale, I'm going to push the outside of that right leg to the floor. Push the left foot to the floor. And then press down into my arm. So inhale, fill, relax slightly. Exhale, push that right leg into the floor, push the left foot into the floor, and lengthen from the shoulder down into the hand. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. And here's where you're pulling your navel toward your spine again, and that's going to make all the difference. Inhale, release. Exhale. Push the outside of the right leg. Push from the shoulder into the hand. Pull the navel toward the spine. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, fill. Exhale, engage. One more time. Inhale, fill. Exhale, engage. And as you inhale, you'll relax. And we're just going to switch sides here. So I'm extending that left leg, walking up onto my left arm. As I inhale, just feeling nice and wide here, feeling the belly fill. As I exhale, pull the navel toward the spine, push down with that shoulder, push down with that left hip and outer thigh, push down with the right foot. So inhale, you can relax slightly. Exhale, engage, ground, and contract. Inhale, release, fill, and lengthen. Exhale. Inhaling. And I always say, if you forget what you're doing here, always just keep going back to pulling the navel to the spine. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull the navel toward the spine. You'll automatically feel what your body wants to do. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, engage with the shoulder, push down with that leg, push down with that foot, pull the navel toward the spine. And inhale and release. We're gonna come over onto the knees here, turn the toes under, and just come into an upright position. Now, you can put as much pressure or as little pressure on your feet as you like. The idea here is just going to help be to stretch through the bottoms of the feet and the ankles. And I'm going to suggest that you start by bringing the heels together and just sit back. Now tuck your hips slightly under so you feel a lengthening through your thighs. Inhale. As you exhale, pull the navel toward the spine and see if you can sit back on those feet a little more firmly. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the navel toward the spine. Engage the inner thighs here to help you lengthen through the quadriceps. One more nice deep breath in. Exhale. Press down into the toes. Engage the inner thighs. Pull the navel to the spine. And as you inhale, we're going to come back up. And this time, I'm going to encourage you to bring your heels apart. This is just going to change the stretch through the backs of the legs. So you can start in an upright position. You can stay here and just drop back to where you start to feel a challenge in the feet. See if you can press your pinky toes into the floor. And think about almost trying to, you're almost trying to push your toes out from under you. So you're really bearing down into your toes, feeling the stretch in the bottoms of the feet and all 10 toes. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, squeeze the inner thighs together, tuck the hips under, and pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, fill. Exhale, engage, shorten, contract. Inhale, fill. Exhale, engage, shorten, contract. Really push the feet, push the toes backwards. One last time in. Exhale. Pull the navel to the spine. Engage the inner thighs. Push the toes backwards. And relax. We'll come down to the floor for final Shavasana. And what we're doing now is feeling into the body. Noticing what changes you brought about. I was probably a little overdressed today. I'm feeling very, very warm. I broke a little bit of a sweat. You may feel the bottoms of your toes. You know that sensation, that vibrating, that feeling of blood rushing through your body, that's what we're going for. That's how you know that you've done something productive. There's extra blood coming into the area. You've broken up adhesions in that area. So blood is coming in to cleanse the area. You may have worked some muscles that haven't been worked in a while. So again, there will be waste products produced. Anytime muscle cells contract and relax, they're going to produce waste products. So we just want to feel where that has taken place and notice that it didn't take a whole lot to actually accomplish something. Feel the sensations maybe in your ankles. You may be feeling something in the backs of your calves. In your belly. Have you been actively pulling your navel toward your spine? That too is going to not only work those muscle cells there, muscle fibers, but it's also going to break up adhesions. I talk about adhesions. Adhesions are mentioned in the context of what we call myofascia, which is a layer of tissue that connects the bones and the organs and the muscles. It's supposed to slide over things. It holds things together. It allows muscles and organs to speak to each other, but it's supposed to slide. If we don't use it, or if we work really, really hard and overuse things, the waste products get produced. But if we don't take time to allow them to clean themselves out, they'll stick, they'll get lodged in there, and that's what creates these adhesions. That's what impairs mobility, ultimately. Now, there could be injuries in there as well. But a huge degree of immobility is the result of fascial adhesions. When you touch the side of your leg and you feel pain from just touching it, that's because there are adhesions there. The vibrating that you're feeling in your limbs, or the heat, or the pulsing, that's a result of blood coming in to move the waste products out. Now, those adhesions can be pretty big, they can be pretty old, and they can be pretty deep. So you're not going to get rid of them in one day. That's why it's so important to just take a little bit of time every day. Not only do you break up a little bit of tissue every day, but you become more used to it. You become more aware of what you're doing and how to do it any time of day. And it's also a great stress deflector. You can step out of anything at any time and move into how your body feels. Something as simple as how my feet feel coming into contact with the floor. It's not a good, it's not a bad, it's not intense. It's just a way of turning your senses to something more kinesthetic. It gets you out of your head, and that automatically begins to calm you down. Take a few more moments here to just sense the changes taking place in your body. We'll gently bring ourselves back from Shavasana in any way that feels comfortable. It might be another long stretch, a yawn, twist, roll to one side whenever you're ready, and bring yourself back to the sitting position. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this was useful for you. I'll be back today at 12:15 with a strength sequence, and back tomorrow at 7 a.m. with another edition of Status Hearing. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.